Look, defending 130 was
Yeah.
always going to be an uphill task. So I still think if we had to lose the game, we lost it in the first half and not in the second half. Well, we learn, we move forward. Technically, still a chance for us to qualify. Kunal,
Yeah.
gutted?
Absolutely gutted. I think we were so close. Probably थोड़े वो overthrow नहीं होते, थोड़े typical extras नहीं जाते, तो match we could have added a lot more pressure on them. And really, total credits to Shreyas Iyer. He's making a strong case as to why he deserves to be in the World T20 squad as well. I think the way he anchored the innings shows the difference, and the exact
Yeah.
reason why I prefer having someone like Shreyas Iyer instead of Rishabh Pant on the side. He played a brilliant knock, and I think Shreyas Iyer was the reason why we lost today. And our bowlers did really well. I feel Rohit Sharma saved the overs as well, really good. But then apparently the chase, I mean, the target was too low for us to defend as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not the way we lost. It's just a short selection again, slightly poor. But look, we got outplayed by a better team. We did
Yeah.
bowl very well, which we consistently have been doing. Let's get a few fans on and chat with them.
Yeah.
All
Hello.
right, what's up, guys? Siddharth, Ahan, Tanmay, good to have you guys on board. Of course, the right side of the screen at the bottom is slightly happier for good reason. Ahan, you actually called this one, buddy. You said you're going to just about clinch it, and that's exactly what happened.
I was actually saying that to keep my expectations low. I didn't expect it so tight and so
Actually,
close at the end. But I mean, I'll take the win however it comes. I think
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer, my God, what a king, what an innings. If that guy is not in the World Cup squad, honestly, there is something wrong. He has outperformed almost every selected batsman in the team, and I think he was hard done by not to get in first itself. But I think he's shown he can bat quickly. He's shown he can anchor and chase home like today, and I mean, he was a class apart today. I think what an innings.
absolutely. And nevertheless, I still feel our bowlers did extremely well to take it down to literally the last over.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at how the bowlers fared today. These are the numbers for you. So look, again, valiant effort by most of the bowlers. Coulter-Nile again was very good in this 4 overs, economical, got one crucial wicket. Bolt run a ball, 1 wicket for him as well. Bumrah got the 1 wicket, tad bit expensive today. But Jayant Yadav, 4 overs, 31 runs, but the crucial wicket of Rishabh Pant. Krunal Pandya, I felt, had a very good first over and then unfortunately got hit for 6 to end the game. Now, I still feel we were outdone in the first innings. Siddharth, coming to you, buddy. Was there a specific moment in the second innings where you felt the momentum shifted, or was Delhi through and through?
Yes, actually, Shreyas played it quite brilliantly. He actually knew that if I take just ball to ball, and towards the end, if he just takes one or two balls towards the boundary, and he is just going to cross the line. So this is what exactly he did, and we wanted them to make some mistakes. Apparently, the entire team did except one player, and that one player actually made the difference. If you see.
Absolutely agree with that. Ahan, a question for you. I'm pretty sure you're happy with the win, but you were super worried the way wickets were tumbling. Which wicket had you worried कि यार अभी शायद से match हाथ से जा सकती है? Which wicket was that?
I think there were two. One was Rishabh Pant when he got out, because I don't know what he hit a couple of really good shots, but then he was just trying to slog every ball out of the ground, and eventually it looked like eventually he was going to get one that was going to sky up and he was going to get out. So,
Yeah.
so the one which actually got me more worried was definitely Shimron Hetmeyer, because still Hetmeyer was there. I was like, yeah, okay, Hetmeyer's there, like he can hit quickly, we'll close the game, whatever. And then once he got out, there was no Akshar also, straight to Ashwin. So I was like, oh god, now this could go either way. But actually, Ashwin also, I don't think we can understate his role. He played out two Bumrah overs, even though the first one was almost a maiden, but he played it out. He made sure, and he took us to the end. I think he showed that he has the experience. He showed, even though he might have had an off day with the ball, I think his innings cannot be undermined at all today.
Yeah. Tanmay, did you feel like this was literally to the last ball? What did you think at any point? Was it slipping away from you guys?
Yes, definitely. With the loss of early wickets, we were really we fell down that with the Mumbai bowling lineup, So to defend this and to get us to a winning victory, we needed a partnership. So yes, we had a thought that we are going to lose if we are going to lose wickets like these, and especially when Shimron Hetmeyer got out. So I was like very worried, and I was like expecting a lose or a super over, especially because the bowling lineup of Mumbai Indians was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Siddharth, do you think? I mean, there were a couple of phenomenal fielding attempts. You saw Kieran Pollard at long on. Of course, Rohit Sharma at short cover. But do you think the couple of sorry, excuse, a couple of extras cost us the game? We saw Pollard giving a couple of wides down the leg. You think that was the difference in a game where the margins are so tight and close?
Actually, it was hurting me because at this stage you want to save every run actually, and then those silly 1-2 wides and even bold outside the pitch. Yes, it hurts, but then too, you are trying to take some wickets, so happens. You have you're working on that, so yeah, it happens. Yes, I guess 2 games to go, and even both.
Siddharth, we're losing you. We'll come back to you once the signal is stronger. Sorry, Ahan. Little bit. We saw Rishabh Pant. He's quite the live wire on the field. He's also leading the team now. When you see risk versus reward, you saw him trying to reverse sweep Coulter-Nile. You saw him falling to a fall shot, getting out to a fall shot. Do you think someone needs to sit him down and say, "Look, buddy, you're not just a tail ender now. You are the captain of the team. You have to lead by example," or do you think they let him play the way he's playing?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think I mean, it's all very good to say, yeah, oh, this is the way he plays, but that only takes it so far. Like, you can't keep going on by, oh, this is the way he plays. And I think you were chasing 130 today. Even though we lost a few wickets, our power play was actually very good. We got to like 46 or 47 in the power play. So we killed the game quite, like, runs wise. We got ahead quite early. So I think what really annoyed me today was he tried it once again, Jayant Yadav against Coulter-Nile, again it didn't come off. But like at the end of the day, you have to know your matchups. As a left hand, Shreyas Iyer was batting on the other end. Let him take on Jayant Yadav. You took on Krunal Pandey, you got your 6. I don't understand why he feels he has to do everything. Like today, honestly, I would say Shreyas Iyer played a captain's knock. He stayed there till the end.
He did.
And honestly took us through till the end. That's the innings Pant should have played. It should never have reached Ashwin. Pant and Shreyas Iyer together should have batted and taken that through.
Tanmay, I think we've got a little extra spectators. Lovely. What's is that a boy dog or a girl dog?
No, it's a boy. It's Scooby.
Scooby. Does Scooby have a jersey as well? I think Scooby's very happy with the result. Scooby's biting you. They get that jersey off.
Yeah, he's overexcited and he wants me to give him snacks just because of the win. He's very excited to celebrate.
Well.
Nice.
So that's talking about positives from today's match. I think there definitely are a couple positives, and we have positives in every match. What were the positives for you? I think early strikes in power play, bowling department's doing really well. Sky showing some glimpses again. What according to you is positive?
So basically, the positive side was that the entire team came across as a champion, and we made it quite tough. If you see, a target of 130 is very less, but we actually made them work for it. So it's not easy. If there was some other team, they could have chased it quite easily. As Ahan told, that they should have done it quite earlier. But it was Mumbai Indians. And I tell you one thing, I believe that Delhi is definitely going to win this year. And Mumbai won't win. I'm not talking about the IPL championship. I'm mentioning about the Paytm Fair Play Award. Because IPL championship, they cannot win.
Yeah.
So Paytm Fair Play Award. So please keep your focus there on the Paytm Fair Play Award and keep the championship with us because we are the boss of it, so we will win it.
That's right. Ahan, you're itching to say something. Go.
I just want to quote Siddharth Jain from exactly 1 year ago when Delhi was defending like 135 or 140 and we took it to the last over, and Siddharth told me on this very show that it doesn't matter whether you do it in the last over or the third last over or the fourth last over, a win is a win. Siddharth, your words, bro. Fine, you took it to the last over. Who cares? You lost the game.
You are right, but the thing is, a champion side has actually dragged you to made it. We haven't, given you the runs quite easily, and taking run outs.
I use the same
then,
lines
taking
last
those
year.
important
You
wickets.
gave me nonsense for it.
You told na,
Han,
but you also told don't talk about the past. Let's be in the present. Na, that is your sentence now. So I'm using it against you only now. So let's be in the
okay,
present now. And please
I'm good.
and please focus on the Paytm Fair Play Award because I believe that Delhi can surely win that Paytm Fair
I
Play
think I
Award.
should just shout like Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Silence! Everyone!
I'm just
Paytm
sitting.
Fair Play Award.
I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this, man. I'm just sitting back. I'm just relaxed.
There's a
No,
question
Absolutely
for
but no,
you.
but guys, very honestly, I believe that they
Yeah,
should focus on the Paytm Fair Play Award. How to
yes,
play
that.
fairly.
All right.
Okay.
And tell me one thing. Are you happy, I mean, with this win because you've kind of sealed your top two position or because MI's chances are bleak?
Yeah.
Because you know if MI reaches the playoffs, it's going to be tough for you.
Yeah, I mean it's a double victory. You get both things. You've got one is I think the top two. I think the top two will still come down to who can win. I mean, our next two games basically we have our top two fate in our own hand. We have Chennai and Bangalore. Even if we win one of those two games, we basically got top two. But I think I think the fact that we practice for all purposes almost knocked Mumbai out. I think that's amazing because the amount of nonsense I've had to hear from Mumbai fans over the last two years. I think it was about time that we landed a killer blow to them. So now they've got. I mean, now basically, if KKR can just keep their head and win two games back to back, Mumbai are out, and I think that's beautiful. And I think I'm now a KKR fan for the last week.
I'm excited. Same question for you. And what do you think is the journey forward for your team?
Well, we are just looking forward to win this IPL season because see the progress. The report is like 2019 we made it to the semi-finals, 2020 we made it to the finals, and this time 2021 you all can guess it. We will make it to the finals and we will definitely win it.
Don't jinx it,
I mean,
bro.
you look, taking nothing away from you. You guys are a quality team on paper, and it's pretty much showing in the efforts that your team is putting on the ground. On that note, I'm gonna unfortunately have to look at the match summary today and hurt myself a little more. Let's have a look at how the game fared out, unless you don't already know. Well, there you have it. Sky, top scoring for us, finally found some form, but unfortunately in a losing effort. Captain Rishabh Pant was playing quite nice and bright till he fell to a rather silly shot. Shreyas Iyer was phenomenal today. 33 of 33. Don't let the strike rate kind of throw you off because you guys required 130 to win and you did it with ease eventually. Ravichandran Ashwin again, crucial knock of 20 runs. Bumrah, Bolt and Kultanail getting 1 wicket apiece.
Yeah.
Right, Siddharth, Suryakumar Yadav finally found some form. Too little, too late, of course. But I mean, going forward, now do you think that MI is going to make a lot of changes in the team, or they'll probably stick to this 11 with maybe an odd change here and there?
I might want to make because I tell you that Surya Kumar Yadav is actually a part of the Indian team as well. So keeping that in mind, they won't make changes. What I believe is I don't see any changes as of now, to be very honest, because Rohit Sharma is not that kind of mentality that if he loses, he would make changes. And I seriously don't see that any changes that we have to make. The only change which can be possible is that you can again bring Ishan Kishan in place of Saurabh Tiwari because he's also the part of Indian team. So, he can again get his confidence back and play some knocks. So that is possible, like we can see.
Absolutely agree with that. It's going to be really interesting. Let's have a look at the points table first and then talk about it as well. MI not winning this game against Delhi Capitals has kept them at the 6th position with 10 points. Delhi Capitals are tied with CSK. Obviously, they've played one match more, but then it's 18 points, both of them. It's going to be really interesting now because every single match is going to be watched by every single team's fan, except for Sarge fans. But then I think it's going to be really interesting. Siddharth, what do you think? What do you take from this? I mean, do you believe? Simple words. Do you believe, Siddharth? Can we make it?
Yes, I tell you one thing. Till the time your fate is in your own hands, we can do it. If we win both the games with good margins, we are through. So it's not complicated. It's not complicated. And I tell you one thing, Mumbai has done it prior. When we had to chase, 195 in 13 overs, I think so 14.2, I think something, we have done that. So we just have to repeat the same template again. and I think so we would be over the line. And once we are over the line, that is the time when we are all square with all the teams in the top four, and that is when we can show that who is more experienced here in the
I think
playoffs.
Ahan Smirk has a completely different side of things. Ahan, you want to add to that, buddy? I think this little Tom and Jerry vibe is
No, I mean-
fantastic, man. I'm just enjoying the banter.
Someone else has gone. Someone else has gone back to the past. He just told me don't go to the past. He's gone to 2014.
That
I
is
mean,
your
it's a new
dialogue,
year.
actually. That's not
I
my
thi-
dialogue. That's
I
not
don't
my
think.
dialogue.
I don't think any. I think generally, because the thing is, people are forgetting is KKR and exact same left. They both have to play Rajasthan and they both have to
Ahan
play
has
Hyderabad.
taken the name of
So-
KKR, I think so, 3 to 4 times. He is not talking about his own team. His focus is KKR.
But we
KKR
want
should
my
play.
team
KKR
doesn't
should play.
Bro,
KKR.
Okay, behave, children, behave. Okay, this is not drawing room chapel. Listen, on that note, Ahan, Tanmay, I'm going to take your leave. You guys were phenomenal. Thank you for joining us, and good luck. Delhi outperformed Mumbai Indians today. But look, have a good day. Enjoy the victory, and we will see you very, very soon. And please give Sumo a big high five.
Yeah.
Right? It's just lovely, man. I'm a huge fan of banter. I think this is what makes sports so much fun.
Absolutely. So, talking about fun, let's have a look at the upcoming fixtures as well. It's going to be really interesting. Our next matches are up for some. We are up for something really exciting. I am so want the RR match to be a highlight of the 2014 match. Jहाँ पर we just chased it down in 14 overs. Yes, we've lost against Delhi Capitals today. Next up, we are up against Rajasthan Royals, followed by Sunrisers Hyderabad. It's going to be a tough road from now, since we have to not just win but then increase the margin as well. And we're also going to watch KKR's matches a lot.
Yeah, and don't forget to join us as we still try and fight our way through. On the 5th, we're taking on the Double R's. And I promise you it's going to be a lot more fun than this. Trust me, guys. Today, I would like all of you to back the bowlers, because it was a solid bowling performance. I think they really put in a lot of effort. You could tell, especially there was a point, Tanvi, tell me if you saw this, where Jayant Yadav got a wicket and you saw Coulter celebrating like he had got the wicket, and I think that is what matters, is the team spirit. And unfortunately, sports is such that one day you're on top and one day you're at the bottom, but that is why we're called one family. We are MI. And speaking of family, you guys have been sending some great content and using the hashtag MIKhailTakatak. We've put a little bit of that together, sprinkle some love on it, and there'll be a winner announced soon. But till then, enjoy what we've got for you.
टकाटक शॉट्स टकाटक ड्राइव देख मेरी फील्डिंग वॉच मी डाइव देख मेरी बॉलिंग देख मेरी लाइन टकाटक खेलूं ऑल द टाइम बॉल क्रिकेट तो मैं छक्के छुड़ा दूं जो भी विकेट हो मैं सबकी बजा दूं मेरे जैसा मिलेगा नहीं कोई भी यहाँ है इतना जुनून तेरे 12 बजा दूं जुनून गेट इट जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक कर टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक कर टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक कर टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक आला रे जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक कर टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक कर टकाटक जीतेगा वो जीतेगा खेल टकाटक बन टकाटक.
Fantastic stuff, guys. Even on a day where a loss has kind of hit us down, it's so good to see all of you sending all of this lovely material for us to watch. And who wants to give me a drum roll? Because the winner is Shivam. Shivam, you have won a voucher worth 2,500 rupees from Shop the Arena to buy yourself some amazing MI merchandise. Grab onto it quickly because the season is heating up.
Absolutely. Chino, also, one thing about today's match, I feel it was worth a fight. I mean, we are not that dejected as we were in the previous games, because this match, we made a game out of it. We took it till the very end and we fought like champions. Anyway, let's have a look at the upcoming match. We are up against Rajasthan Royals. It's going to be an interesting clash. They've got the likes of Sanju Samson, Devatia. There's Ankit Tyagi, the new guy. Yes, looking at head-to-head, Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals, 24 matches played, 12 won by Mumbai Indians, 11 by Rajasthan Royals, and 1 resulting in a tie. It's going to be a great contest, and it's again at Sharjah. So, Chiru, high score, 140.
Bro, I mean, regardless of what happens, we'll be here with the same love, the same energy,
Yeah.
the same passion, and expect all of you to be there supporting your team, our family. And I promise you, it will be one hell of a match. But allow me to take your leave and my co-host as well. We will see you very soon on the 5th at 6:45. Until then, take it easy, stay safe. Bye bye.
Mumbai Indians, Mumbai